Hey YouTubers, Rob here with yet another look at a classic, in some term, use of the words, Commodore 64 game. This time we're looking at Crazy Cars. Really decided to have a look at this after seeing a review of the Atari ST version on the Joy of Sticks, which is a rather good Atari ST channel, or rather great I should say, Atari ST channel if you're interested on that system. I was interested seeing that and I was asked, how does it compare on the other platforms? So I thought I'd check the C64 version out. What was kind of a not very good game to begin with compares pretty poorly, as we'll see. So, you haven't heard of it. Crazy Cars is pretty much another arcade-style racer. 1987, I believe, from Titus. And the basic idea is pretty simple. You race against the checkpoints, and as you complete the stages, you eventually upgrade cars. So you have better cars to do it with, I guess, and tighter time limits. I've never gotten far enough. So short is that I just don't find this very playable. The cornering is incredibly tough to begin with. You're given a very tight time limit. And when those opponent cars come and they bounce and you collide into them, you go flying, and it just doesn't feel fair. And there are plenty of occasions where you take a mistake in making a corner, like I've just done now, and you take forever to get off the corner properly and be able to resume racing. I mean, even some of the more notoriously poor racing games on the C64 games, like the conversion of Outrun, were playable enough that you could still get round a corner pretty fairly. This is probably one of the better things about it, is this intermission picture. It's a rather nice loading picture, which you should see as the cover after the video. Unfortunately, you don't see it again once you boot the game. And there's always what looks kind of a bit tacky when you use one custom font in game, and now switching your high score, you're using the stock Commodore 64 font. It feels a bit cheap, to say the least. I'll give it another go, see if we can actually do it, because as you would have seen with the scores just then, I was able to make it to the second stage, but beyond that, I've not been able to get much further. Sound is a little feeble. The graphics aren't too bad. Frame rate's okay. It just is the playability, I don't know. I don't know what they were aiming for. I mean, in terms of they're trying to be realistic or something. But in a game where you're really racing against the clock, you're trying to just get to the other end as fast as you can. It just doesn't pay off. It just feels, I don't know. The feeling is just completely off, and the game is just not fun. I'm just not finding this game fun at all. As a result, yeah. And that jump, another car plows into me and I go flying into the sky. It's silly. It just makes the game feel completely broken. So, yeah, I'm not enjoying this. I think that's probably about as far as I'm going to get. So, that's Crazy Cars on the Commodore 64. It's basically kind of terrible. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to presenting you another game next time.